I am obsessed with Stranger Things. But the thing is, when I tallied it all up, it was $10,000-ish.
One Stranger Things fan is coming forward with their celebrity romance they believed to be real until they found out it wasn't. A Kentucky woman named McKala appeared on the YouTube channel Catfished in May 2023 and claimed that a scammer convinced her they were the actor Dacre Montgomery who played Billy on the Netflix hit and happens to be one of McKala's favorite TV stars.
He tells me that he's Dacre Montgomery. That's like one of my favorite actors. And me and him just really hit it off, but of course I'm suspicious from the get-go until he starts doing things that make me believe that he is who he is.
McKala recalled meeting the person in an online artist forum and admitted she was initially skeptical over their alleged identity, but she ended up turning her life upside down and spending a significant amount of money over the course of the relationship, thanks to what she considered substantial evidence that she and the faux Dacre were meant to be.
When Stranger Things season 4 came out, the day before it came out, he texted me and he said, "Hey, you need to watch episode 4. And he said, if you don't watch anything else, watch episode 4. And when it came out the next day, and he showed up in that episode. And I was like, well, who else would know that? And he would send me poems, which I am a poem reader. I've actually got his book here. And the poems that he was sending me are things that would go along with things like what his style of writing. And so that's another thing that kind of confused me.
Why does this famous guy need money from you, McKala?
See, I wondered that too. And then he explained it. He said, if I try to use my bank account, she's over it. He said, it's, joint. He said, so she keeps all the stuff. And he said, so I would have to ask her all the time. And I understood that point too, because my ex was very controlling over our money. Well, then it kind of went on for a few weeks. And then all of a sudden he came back. He said, hey, would I be able to ask you to help me here and there if I decided to, separate from her? And I said, well, I can't help much. I said, but I can help a little bit here and there. Before I knew it, it was turning into $100 and $200 gift cards. But the thing is, when I tallied it all up, it was $10,000-ish.
Neither Dacre himself nor his reps have issued comment on the story. McKala shared why she thinks the scammer was able to dupe her despite her original suspicions and how her personal history played a role.
I hadn't told him anything about my toxic ex-husband, and he just kind of vented about that, about him and his girlfriend's issues or whatever. So I kind of sympathized with that. And when he told me that, I was like, well, that's kind of like how me and are like around people. Like, I didn't tell him that, but I said, I was just thinking around people, we act like we're the perfect family. Like, we've got, the kid, we've got the apartment together, we've got her together, we've got all this, picket fence kind of, looking family. You close the door, it's nothing, it's everything but. It's literally like, it's toxic, it's narcissism, it's just everything bad. After we had been together for a little while, he gave me an ultimatum. He said, listen, he said, it's either your husband, he said, or it's me. And I said, look, there's no competition. I said, you treat me better. So I told my ex-husband, I said, listen, I said, it's not working out. I said, you're not letting me be me. You're not letting me be free. I said, I think you need to leave. So he left. Within 2 months, he was gone.
Dacre joined Stranger Things in season 2 and became a quick fan favorite. The whole cast has rocketed to superstardom over the course of the series and have been open about the mixed feelings they have about saying goodbye. Last year, Dacre's co-star Joe Keery told Access Hollywood that he expected to get emotional when approaching the show's upcoming 5th and final season.
Season 5 obviously is going to be the last. Who is going to be the most emotional? Who'll be the first one to cry at that last table read?
Kate.
Really?
I mean, that would make sense.
I'll shed a tear too, though.
Yeah.
It'll be sad. Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
very sad. Big part of your life, and yeah,
Yeah.
super sad. Bittersweet, I guess. Also the beginning of something new for everybody.